Testing, testing. Testing 1, 2. Let me know how my audio is compared to everything else. And we will begin shortly. I'm just getting a filter here set up. Uno momento. Howdy, howdy. Tibby, Gayton, Queen of Camp, hello. Let me know how my audio is compared to the game's audio. If I'm too loud, the game's too loud. If I'm too quiet, game's too quiet. And I'd be happy to adjust it accordingly. Just getting a few other things set up and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay. Good. Sounds good? Alright, excellent. Well, hello YouTube. I'm Pinstar and this is 2 Point Campus. So I've been doing a lot of videos on this game if you are familiar with my channel. So I figure, you know what? Let's put an end cap. Let's actually put them all into play. Let's actually do a campus from start to finish, but not just any campus, because I mean even the university, the final level, is a little bit on the easier side once all the things are unlocked. So let's tackle a mode that is specifically on the harder side. See if we can't pull it through and get a nice campus up and running. Now, I've been doing a lot of these my campuses on in Sandbox just to use for examples for my one-off videos and my quick tips. But today we're going to start up. Now, I did put out a poll asking people a while ago, because I've been planning this stream for a while, what map should we use? And overwhelmingly, I was told 2 Point University, which is fine. Nice, big, open plot. I'm good with that. So we're going to select that as our thing. But we are going to do the challenge mode. So not only do we only start with 150k and 30 course points, but we don't get any upgrades or kudosh unlocks for free. So we're actually going to have to worry about kudosh, kind of like we did in the beginning of the game when you're first going through the campaign, and everybody wants kudosh unlocks, but you just don't have the stuff for it. We're going to need to get the stuff for it. So we're going to need to have a very good balancing act, let's say. So challenge mode it is. On we go. Also, I have my name in-game patron list here, so as we go through here and as I hire staff members, I'll be renaming them as my patrons. Okay, so, oh boy, all this open space, which is nice because at the very least, I don't have to worry about purchasing land plots, because this particular map only has one gigantic land plot. Now, managed courses, we have exactly 30 course points. So a couple of different ways we could approach this. My instinct is to go money wangling, because not only can we dive into that, but we could also upgrade it to a 16, or well, close to a 16, sooner rather than later, because we're going to level up a little bit by just building our initial campus. So I kind of want to start with this that's cheaper to get into, so that we can get it higher level, or at least to a 16, so we can get it to the self-contained aspect of it. That way we can get a lot of money and a lot of course out of it before going further. I know the alternative here would be archaeology, but it just doesn't feel right to me, because then that sort of obliges us into a bunch of other sectors, which I'm not too happy about. I don't like being obliged into things, or at least not until I'm ready. I am at some point going to tap School of Thought, because one does not do a challenge map without going into the most challenging subject. But I am not touching this thing until I'm ready for it. So we're going to start money wangling, because in my opinion it is the best way to get into. Self-contained, nice and clean, gets us a good foundation from which we can expand, and expand quickly. Now, we don't have enough. We need one more upgrade so that we can get to level 2 of this, and that's my goal here. But as we build out the campus, we should get enough to get a campus level up. But we have to be very careful here. We need just enough. Hey, Zeffy Wings! We need just enough to be able to afford the spacing that we have here. Oh, I should be clicking on worms as I see them, because we're actually going to need the kudos. Oh, actually, we start with 1,000. Well, that's going to get spent quick. But yeah, every worm we see, even if it's 1 kudos or like $10, we're probably going to want that in the early game. Mercifully, campus buildings are only 75 per, which is a little on the cheaper side. $100 is kind of like the median. So if you're in a level that's like asking 125, like Spiff and more, that's you're going to want to prioritize outdoor classes. Here, it's a little bit more merciful. All right. Let's see. 8 by 10. Let's start with an 8 by 10. And then we get 1 worm. Did that count? Did I get him? Nope, I didn't get him. Dang it, I gotta place this thing so I can get that dang worm. Ah! He's teasing me. He's taunting me. Okay, let's start with this. Actually, let's put you in the middle. And actually, let's get the smaller of the doors. Less of a footprint to worry about. All right, let's get that building. Now, some of my pre-builds are not going to work out because they depend on stuff that hasn't been unlocked. But I'll fix that as we see it. Come on, do your thing. Luckily, there's nothing timing to worry about at this juncture. Okay, let's do our dorm. Yeah, see all those that are about to get sold? Those are things that I haven't unlocked yet. So we're gonna have to replace some of them. All right, we're going to probably need to extend this a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, this is a pretty barren room now. But we do need to do the unlocks to spiffy it up. All right, 150 for the double jump bed. Let's do that. I just realized I placed my old version of the dorm, but that's all right. Let's, yeah, we already have those decorations in. Let's find some of the heavy hitters. We know we want the hand sanitizer. All right, let's go paintings. We know we want the posh painting because the poshos are going to ask for that. The spell scrolls are give us a lot of bang for our buck. Anything that doesn't cost a lot of thing. Yeah, the recipe poster is really good. Where's the family tree? Family tree is only 15, worth it. The circuit board is worth quite a bit. Let's see what we can do with this. I don't know if we can get to the perfect 10, but we'll get to what we need to so that we can get maximum rent income. Because that's kind of the point here. We'll get as high as we can. And I might go for twofers on these because the second one, while slightly diminished return, is still pretty potent. Let's see, where's the family tree one? I know I unlocked that one. Let's go to all items. Oh yeah, we do want that. It's worth that. There's our family tree. Get 2 of those. Let's start it at an 8. The other nice thing about this campus is that it is temperature neutral, so we don't need to worry about temperature fixers. At least not for the moment. Okay, let's... we do want a Lou by 4, but let's get the Deaf Lecture Hall, not the full one. Yeah, requires locked items. Yeah, we got it. We do need to unlock the lecture hall items. Those are super key. So what I'm going to do is just go straight to the lecture hall. Oh, wait, no, that's campus building. Lecture theater. I'm just going to put a sample one here. Pre-unlock them. That. And the speakers. The others, those are the only 2 mission critical ones that we need. All right, now we get our lecture hall here. Still a few things to be that are going to get sold, but that's okay. Yeah, we can do this because that fits with the door hallway nicely. All right, and we got up a level, which is exactly what we wanted. Now we can spend those points. We need to go we'd need to go up 2 more levels to get to level 3, but at the very least this gives us the ability to drop the tuition fees just a tiny bit, but now we get the perfect 16 of students. So and the loss of income, like we get more income from that 16th student because it doesn't increase any amount of stuff that is needed from our teachers. So we have that. We need the computer lab, and luckily we can cheap out on the computer lab for now because we don't have a lot of money to splash around with. I'm gonna need to expand this. Yeah, I think let's go a little bit larger here. Also, let's see, what do we have? Ooh, Jasper! Coming in with the free comedic timing. All right, and he's rapid. Not the most useful of traits, but I'll take it. So he's a good starter. So I'm actually going to train him up once we get some training facilities. So let's get him placed. That fulfills that. I don't think we're going to get our campus level up to be able to afford level 3 of that, but this is as long as we can start with 16 students in the first year, I'm happy. And we only need the one teacher for that. All right, computer lab is going to go over here. And this one I'm going to build by hand because we'll see what. Yeah, 4x4. And yeah, a nice two thing long hallway. And since students are going to be sitting around here waiting, we can place our needs fulfillment objects here very efficiently. Okay. Now if we really wanted to, we could go for the digital computer. If we want to shell out the extra $15,000. We do need a whiteboard. We do need a console. I'm gonna need to... If I run into money problems, I'll rip this out and replace it with the analog. But ultimately, you want the digital. Actually, ultimately, you want the supercomputer. But that's. You know what? No, money's too tight right now. We go analog. For now. We can always replace and upgrade it. I will always top off the room with a little bit of attractiveness here. But ultimately, that's all we really need. I'll throw down one of these. We'll get down one of these. There we go. Level 3's fine. We can upgrade that later. Yeah, because they want level 5 rooms. I'll get level 5 rooms when I'm good and ready. Thank you very much. All right, we got 38K to play with. We have fulfilled our academic needs, but we still have a lot of other needs. We need bathrooms, we need showers, we need break rooms. Staff break rooms you can get away with without worrying about too early on, but student break rooms, on the other hand, we might actually go for our long lounge. Of course, a lot of these need unlocking. And also, that's a little bit too tight of a fit. I could bring this down one. That might be a good move. Or I could widen this by one. Yeah, let's go. We'll skip the lounge for the moment. Hi, wife unit. Let's scooch this out a bit. No, actually, no. I don't want to do that. I actually want to scooch it down this direction. Because if we do a 1, 2, 3 like that, yeah, we can do bathroom and shower over here. That's worth it. Yeah, I know there's no staff room for a break. We got to worry about the library too. That's going to be an expensive purchase. The library, because the library has a lot in it, but we need bathrooms first. Also, don't forget, we have not tapped into our loans yet. That's another big strategic part of our gambit here. We want to get to level 4 because that unlocks both of these loans, so we can get to it. We might be able to push it to level 5, which would get us a more comfortable set of students here without having to compromise the money. So let's get Lubai 4. And actually, we're going to Lubai 4 this way. And also, we don't need the heater because this is a temperate map. And then we get the showers. Or as Jetstream suggested, and I'm kicking myself for not... Yes, I do make Lubai 4s. They work. They work very well. All right, 10,000 bucks. Well, pre-loan 10,000 bucks. I think, well, the first loan is going to be for the library itself because we want to get that library in place because we're doing poshos, we're doing the well-to-dos. They are going to want to. We want them to level up because they pay us for that. So let's actually take that loan. Because that building the library should push us to campus level 4, which would allow us to take another loan. Oh, Jetstream suggested the name for the shower room as the shampoo by 4, which I didn't think of, but is absolutely brilliant of a name. I mean, it's the same exact concept as the loo by 4, but yeah, the shampoo by 4 just works perfectly on every level. Let's see. Okay, so we got our extra loan. This is very much an order of operations puzzle here. So we're going to expand this out a little bit more. Yeah. So now hang on. Let me just to measure things out for myself here. The library, not the lecture hall, the library. This is the proper library. Yeah, we do need to scooch that down one. Otherwise, because that's going to be a lot of traffic here. So what we're going to do, we're going to scooch you down one. And then scooch you out 2. Does it let us? I guess they want us to do each section one at a time. While that's doing, let me just remind myself of the library here. Spine library. Go like that. So it needs to be pushed out by 1. All right, so this gets moved down by 1. This gets moved down by 1. I'm going to move the loo by 4 down by 1 because this tends to see more foot traffic. So having the 2-foot wide hallway in front of it is a little bit more important than getting a 2-foot wide hallway in front of the shampoo by 4. Yes, there will be a VOD, Zephy. And as Mystic mentioned, she will be editing this down. Although it'll probably still be a multi-hour affair. Because my plan is to go for about 3 hours for this stream, but depending on how things go, might go longer, might go shorter, probably longer, but 3 is my current goal. Yeah, don't worry, Jeffy. I am absolutely planning on having this be a VOD. Because I'm not one who streams normally, so people don't normally tune in at specific intervals. All right, this is probably going to have a bunch of locked items too. Yeah, I got to unlock some of these. Let's see, School of Thought. We need the. Where's our poshos? Night School, Archaeology, Money Wangling. We absolutely need the Money Wangling box. We absolutely need the fancy. Where's the high tier of this one? Oh yeah. We definitely need to spend the 100 to unlock that. See, we're already blowing through our starting kudosh. Kudosh is definitely going to be an issue. All right, so we cancel that and then go back into it now that it will allow us to place our things. Spine library. We're still going to be down a few things, but that's okay. There's our level 4. All right, so we get our... Oh, did it not? Do we actually need to unlock one of the critical ones? Yeah, we have to unlock this thing, the records cube. So let's try that again. Because we want the records cube placed properly. Oh, so the spine library was its original name, and that kind of just how I left it in my saved thing here. But the power library, I realized that the power library they're essentially the same. It's just sort of the spine library was the beta name for this thing. But I wanted to sort of play on the whole power ward naming nomenclature there. Okay, so we have our library, we have our level 4, so we can get into more. Not quite enough to be able to upgrade our money wangling again, but that can be something for next time. So as far as what's left, we do need to decorate the halls. I think we can afford that and then start us off because we don't want to go too deep into debt because we're going to need to use that for next year when it starts asking us for more stuff. We are going to need to hire some people. Ooh. Well, man, I would definitely take her. Although weak bladder is a detriment, so maybe not. We do have our pick for, let's see, squeaky clean, lollygagger, squeaky clean, iron bladder, rapid is good. Yeah, let's take them. Now, a little trick here is I want to get our clubs up and running quickly. So before our students, yeah, we actually have to unlock the power nap. Do I want to start power nap or do I want to start reading club? Part of me wants to start with the reading club. Because power nap is not quite as needed on a tiny campus when there's not a lot going around. Reading club actually helps us out. Let's start reading club. I mean, if we wanted pure money, we'd go orb, but screw the orb. Book club, there we go. Get the duck so that they can actually participate. So our assistant for the moment is going to work at the recruitment stand to get our initial rush of students into reading club. Once everyone has their first class, that's when people are actually going to have assignments, and that's when they get moved over here. All right, let's finish things off by adorning the halls here with our support objects. So, oh man, I have to unlock all the machines? Really? Oh, that's not good. Because those are hundreds each. I might just unlock the basics for the moment. And we're probably going to have to unlock some entertainment machines. Yeah, 250 for the crazy taxi machine, which is painful. But yeah, Meat Wizard, as long as we have something of a category, then we'll take it. This is what I was talking about where we have to fight against the constraints of the Kudosh here. We do want benches, but we want those outdoors. And we also want the love seat, because otherwise we have no way of getting our students up in romance. So we want love seats. We have outdoor benches. Yeah, we have plenty of those. So friendship benches get placed out here. We'll get one out here. Just to improve the environment, we're going to place a couple of things around here. Also, this is also to fulfill student requests. And we want them to be nice and happy here. 1500 is a little bit too pricey. We'll place one here. I'm not one for aesthetics, as most of you know. And yeah, we got to place a romance bench. I'll place you on the other side of the tree here. That way, between the romance bench and the romance bed, a pair of people could conceivably get to level 4 romance, which will make them happy. All right, now we go for the indoor items. We're down to $6,000. Let's get the machines, and again, we want them near the classrooms here. Burp machine, meat wizard machine. Let's get some posters in this area because a lot of students are just going to be chilling here, waiting for their class to start. We also need a bin. We want to make sure they have a bin. We want to make sure they have some hygiene here. Don't need our temperature fixers. Down to $2,000. We don't need to hire a janitor right off the bat. Although if there's somebody who's good, a rapid janitor, a rapid janitor who can upgrade stuff might be a thing. And actually, one of the plays that I'm pondering here is taking that extra loan so that we can go right in and upgrade. Although, wait, no, we can't upgrade the lecture hall because we have to research it. Right. We can't just go in and insta-upgrade these. We have to get our research department up and running early. Yeah, lollygagger for janitor is a no-go. Generally, the ones, the weak bladders are bad because it takes them a bit longer. It's a lot easier and quicker for them to get food and drink, so the hungry and the thirsty ones aren't so bad. Lollygagger's bad for janitors, but not so bad for teachers because they'll make their way to where they need to be quickly enough. All right, let's actually start the year. Enough jibba jabba. We don't have enough for our others, but that's okay. We have 16. Start next year. We'll get the staff break room going in a little bit. And then you work at the recruitment stand for the moment. And we have our 16 Pasha. Oh, there's the worm. $10. $10 is $10. I generally also don't like the poor hygiene ones because that's similar to the bathroom one. It requires them to go to one of these, which takes longer, and people don't like being in rooms with stinky people. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of gross. Unless I am absolutely desperate for it, I say no, please and no thank you. Oh, this was, I just realized, one of the improvements I made to my thing is to have 2 of these in here. So that they can assimilate faster. Yeah, they all got to check into their dorm room. And also, dorm room, let's see. Accommodation rating maximum. Okay, good. We're good for now. That is the all important part. The maximum accommodation rating. There we go. Get our book club on. Now you can tell who's about to go into a class because they come chill outside here. Professors making their way over, or at least trying to. All right, $5,000 profit is not too shabby, and that's just from tuition alone. Nobody was actually making us XP money, but now that we're getting into that, XP money is the way to go. Not to mention the extra tips from level ups here. That's the main reason why we're getting into the Pashos. Alright, so... yeah, we have a couple idlers who just don't happen to have class this period. Not everyone's going to, which is good. That gives them a chance to do their thing. Once this class finishes, that's when I'm going to rip the assistant out, because we can't really afford to float too many other assistants. I know. We're working on it. Now, part of me... part of me wants to expand this and get our staff room up, but also maybe not a staff room. Maybe we get ourselves a researcher, and we can actually use Dirk here. Teach them some stuff here. Oh yeah, bin blindness, annoying trait, but not a deal breaker for me as far as like what traits I accept. But being able to research this, very important. Also, getting a level 2 professor, also very much worth it. Because that gets these level ups going faster. But I am hesitant. You know what? No. Let's get our research department on. But then again, we are at a good equilibrium at the moment. So I'm not too worried about it. As far as our finances go, because we're going to be essentially doubling our income next year, because this class of students will be going into year 2, so we can take on a lot more debt without too much worry here. So you know what? I'm actually going to sit tight. We're going to sit tight. Yeah, I know, it was only a C-level class, but that's okay. As long as people aren't just failing out left and right. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let our assistant churn through these things, because what the assistant does is they let their lets people join faster. Oh, also that reminds me, we got to do some name and game here. Sanat Huja. And where's our professor? Cameron Salisbury. All right, we're up to 20. I do really kind of need the teacher's lounge. Let's at least expand the hallway to accommodate the teacher's lounge. I think the teacher's lounge should go like right here in the middle, pointing downwards. Let me just remind myself what the size is. The massive staff room, 5x4, and also pretty pricey. So if we put it down here, that's a no-go. Yeah, if we point it like here. So we would, if we point it out like this, we could make this sort of a middle hub. Yeah, I think that works. We could also etch this down just a smidge. And then we can put the research lab up here. Okay. All right. I'm good with this. I'm good with this. Planning it out. That works. Yeah. Yes, this is 2-point university campus. I probably will push this down here a little bit more. And actually, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to draw the massive staff room by hand here, by scratch. Because there's a lot of things that are just not going to be placeable, and also some evolved techniques, as it were. So we get one of those, we get one of these. We definitely, actually, no, we don't want those machines unless I have to, oh, they're only 10 kudosh. Okay, yeah, worth it for tea and snack tables because that helps increase their health. So tea table, get, snack table, get. They don't actually have an entertainment need, so we don't need to buy them the expensive Meat Wizard machines. That was one error that I made in my previous video here. We will get a couple of these. We'll get a couple of default couches. Again, we're just going for prestige. Higher prestige means they the room lets them get their recover their energy faster. So just putting things down for prestige purposes is worthwhile. See if we can get it to a 6. There's our 6. That should be good enough. Oh, and we got our suggestion box. For extra money and for the extra kudosh, yeah, we want to be hitting those... Yeah, I figure I want to reserve the space here so that I can deck it out to the 9s when I can afford to. That way I'm not having to shuffle a million things around. Assistant needed in library 2. Okay, yes. You go to library 2, and now we you do not do club recruitment anymore. You are only library. And that way all of our students can get into the library. All right, do I still have that? Lost the level 2 money wangling person. I'm not hiring another, especially not just a regular dry mouth. Get out of here. Nothing really good here. We lost our machinery person, but that's okay. We're getting closer to level 5. All right, good money, good profit. There we go. Now, I don't actually know if this will increase our things right now. Dwayne Thump. Nope. Get out of here. So we do a 16. We increase the tuition fees, and then we drop you to you here. Now, I don't know if this increase takes effect right away. If it does, that's good, because then we get more money. But then, now, this is all we need for money wangling. We don't need to keep leveling them. But yeah, plus 200, plus 200, plus 200. That's why we're doing the pashos. Alright, yeah, we should have a good rush for the library here. Continue leveling up, and leveling up means more money. All right, we have a line up for the drinks machine. We will place another one. Actually, another pair. We might as well. Let's go here and here. And always an accompanying bin. And if we're going to do all that, we might as well give them another meat wizard. And if we're going to do all that, we might as well give them another set of decorations. All right, we do actually need a janitor of some form. Level 2, dry mouth, that's fine. Squeaky clean, excellent. Okay. Yeah, and also, how are we looking on janitors? Rapid squeak. Ooh, okay. All right, we're taking our loan. We're taking our loan. We are ready to expand, and we are taking our loan. Bam. So first things first, we are hiring this professor, and we're getting into a research department. I know they don't have the research skill, but they can still research. Yeah, you might be right, Netgear, but at least that way I don't forget about it. And let's see here. Research lab. 4x4. I might as well make it a 5x4 just to make it symmetrical, since this is the shape of the hallway we're going for anyway. Let's see. Research, well, that's going to be a little expensive for what it gives us, so I'm not going to bother. Let's get some decorations so our teachers are happier here. Boom. And then our next, Boyd. You, my friend. You, my friend, are actually going to take over teaching. So our other teacher is going to be the one researching. I know they have the comedic timing one, but this person's level 2. I'd rather have the level 2 teaching, at least until I get my training program up and running. So let's get Cameron. Yes, I know you're for the moment research. And we start a new project, Lectern 2. Yeah, so many of these are so important. All right, so our new teacher's taking over the rest of the course load. No, it's fine, Senate. That is absolutely fine. Yeah, and we also need our level 2. All right, Emily, why don't you join us? Fix that toilet. Because even though they're the mechanic, they can still be doing things other than upgrading, and we're starting to see the need for that. Butterfly Mama, please fix the toilet, because it is smelly. Yeah, we were overdue for a janitor. All right, 68K. I might pay off the other loan just to keep our interest payments down. This one here from 2 Point Bank. Because we don't quite have enough money or tech to get into training. But training is something we absolutely want to get into. Cure 3 medical issues. Okay. I think what we do here, it'll be worth it just to have the extra long hallway, is get you through here. We'll scooch the showers down a smidge meter so we get the nice long hallway. And yeah, now that they fixed the issue with medical issue queuing, I'm actually willing to build them. Although they're not hypercritical like right this second. So we scoot you back a smidge-meter. Actually, we could just put the toilets over here, make this part of this hallway, and then put something down here. What's your favorite class to play? That's a good question. I mean, I do really like the money wangling, but that's not like a long-term gambit. That's a good question. Favorite class. Let me, hang on. I really kind of like gastronomy. Not from necessarily mechanics standpoint. It is not the most powerful of classes, but thematically, I'm a little bit of a foodie myself, IRL, so I kind of vibe with the gastronomy class. As far as any of the others, I mean, I like funny business for the class clowns. That's very powerful there. And yeah, those two are probably my favorites. Although lots of the classes are really good. There are a couple ones that I probably would avoid, but for now, yeah, we got plenty. We got plenty to choose from. All right. Monthly profit, but we make it back up with that. Yeah, we have to be careful about how many people we hire before we get into our year twos. But that's all right. You know what? I think I'm just going to sit tight because the money that we have here, once we get our lectern tech researched, we can actually start upgrading this thing. And that is a gigantic benefit to everything by being able to upgrade your lecterns. Like, that is absolutely humongous. Probably the biggest bang for your buck. Ooh, more money wangling students? Yes. Fair enough. Of course, this is not going to help our open day for money wangling. With all the trash on the ground from the earthquake, but we'll try. I may need a second environment. Sure. Yeah, we definitely need a second janitor at this. Oh! Iron Bladder Rapid. I might just flip-flop our professors and just get a pocket promotion here. One second, folks. Thank you, Mystic. I think our report does that. I think remove user from channel. There you go. There we go. Okay, back to here. I do want Tig Duckworth. It's really good traits and level 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We want to keep... Wait, Boyd, what are you doing? Well, you're going to be the new Boyd. Because level 2 Boyd is... Guess they were taking a break? Yeah, I mean, Squeaky Clean is good, but Dry Mouth is questionable. The other thing we could possibly do is, because it is so easy to replace this, Yeah, I might actually... This Boyd might become Cameron Salisbury, because we're going to need another level 2. So this Boyd becomes Cameron Salisbury. Without a training thing, this is how you gotta wing it here. All right. Squeaky clean rapid maintenance janitor? Heck yeah. Yeah, with all of our inspectors on class, we kind of want this to be a nice and clean. And yeah, so you actually want to deal with the medical issues? Lectern 2. Let's do it. And then for our next project, Research Hub 2, because this begets more research. Yep, Lectern 2. We want to get that as quick as possible because it literally helps every single class. All right, next level up. Good. One extra applicant. I'll take it. We're going to get our Ministry of Education pop pretty soon. Yeah, I think I'm going to move the bathroom over here. Or maybe move this over here, move the bathroom here. Put our... all right, Ministry of Education. Get. I do need to worry about hiring a medical assistant. Ooh. Blake's pretty good for an outdoor stall if we were to get into that, but too early to worry about outdoor stalls. Don't want you. Don't want you. I'll keep Blake around just in case, but I doubt he'll stick around until when we actually need him. All right, excellent. 30 kudosh and 10,000 bucks. Okay. Yeah, as soon as we get a medical person show up here, we'll build the medical office. No reason to do so earlier. Blackguard invasion. Huh. This must be an aspect of hard mode where we get invaders even if we don't place the classes that normally invite them. Well, yeah, I don't like the lollygagger. Gross. I'm willing to tolerate gross on a janitor most of all. And better more so than a lollygagger. So yeah, one more janitor. And actually have somebody that can fight them off. I did not realize I was going to be hit with blackguards here. Which is a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing because if you fight them off, you actually get rewards for it. And early on, Research Hub 3. Good. We can get you a cooking. Training Pod 2 is probably the correct answer here. Even though we don't have it yet. Yeah, see, you get money for the invaders and kudosh. So, you know what? I'm actually okay with the fact that we have invaders. All right, how are we on... That's pastoral. Oh, there's medical And your traits are not terrible. Okay, we're good. All right, so you pick you up, scoot you down. Pick you up, scoot you down. Get our medical office here. Minimum 3x3. I'll do 4x3 again because we're just keeping to standardized sizes here. Put that right up to the door so the student can get to it quickly. Only $500 for the medical cabinet is worth spamming 3 of them. Oh, do we have not enough to actually hire, or did I hire the student? Oh, we have just barely enough. That works. All right. Shona. And you are doing nothing but medical office. Thank you. And we'll probably want to place another couple of things here. What do you guys want? A seesaw. Cannot afford. I'll place the seesaw. I'll get it. I'll get that for you because you also get big bonus tips for fulfilling personal needs for your students here. Okay, now we can place them. Where's the seesaw? 50 kudosh. We can do that. Place it outdoor here. Yeah, nobody went to class in that period, so. And we've been doing way too much hiring. So that's part of that. Yeah, see, $500 for fulfilling a personal need right there. All right, what do we got here? More money wangling applicants. Always welcoming them. Probably after we finish this research, we will get into researching the medical one, Mark II. And cure 2 medical issues. And I thought I saw a third one floating around, which will be good because then we can get the rewards from the suggestion box. Yep, there's our third right here. What do you have? Square eyes. Contracted in a computer lab. Fair enough. I mean, they are exposed to the computer lab. No, I don't think I'm going to sell it just because it's no longer an issue and I can actually just keep it on and churn through it because otherwise they're just going to keep whining about it. I have reversed my previous. Ooh, what are you? Generate 1,000 research points. Heck yeah. We're doing that anyway. And yeah, Matan sponsoring us. Heck yeah. And actually, I think we're going to let this one finish. And then before I start a new one so they can actually upgrade this. Because I don't think they can research and upgrade at the same time. Unlike with, like, say, the lecture hall. 2 more applicants, good. That'll give our learning rates a boost, which will give our money a boost. I probably, in hindsight, should have gone for the medical station Mark II here, since I'm a little bit ways off from getting our training pods up, because that requires big money. but is absolutely worth it. Like timing the transition into your training pods are like the biggest thing that you have to worry about in this. All right, there's our suggestion box, $2,000 extra kudosh, both of which are worth it. And yeah, we still get that. End of the school year. Oh yeah, the awards. Let's see how we did. 100% pass rate. Almost a B. That's not too bad. Boyd, research generated. Yeah, so by having a researcher, you're going to get the research reward each time. Campus of the year. All right, room attractiveness is good. Not too bad. We're missing out on... We'll get the rising staff once we get the training pods. I prefer that's exactly why, Neil. I prefer the the health buff for those, so I want to attract people outside. Also, it declutters the hallways. Let's see, staff satisfaction, that's fine. Queen of Clubs, we'll get there with that, and the relationships, we'll get there with that. All right, manage courses. Yeah, we have a bunch of extra bonus students, which means we could go higher with our fees, but also, get that for the 108% learning rate. And yeah, this is working out perfectly. Now, what we do need is another teacher, because right now our extra teachers, one of them is actually researching. So I think Pam's a pretty good... I think it might be like a sliding scale, like how much research is expected per year or per campus level. So as your campus level goes up, that might go up. It might be worth it for us to push our campus level up higher, because then we could take on another subject in theory here. Because we now have access to Smell My Cash loans, which is really powerful. Yeah, you know what? We can push for our next bit here. We don't want to get money wangling up too much higher, but we can get into other stuff. With a 25, we could get into funny business. I do like me some funny business. I might go funny business here. And actually, the numbers work out quite nicely between these two. Now, for funny business, there's a little bit extra here. There's 2 slots of the science lab, so that gives us a hook to get into something else here. Hey, Jetstream. So we could hook that into gastronomy, because that fits it nicely. School of Thought has a one, because it has a bunch of science classes, but then a 1 extra. So this is basically hooking it into the funny business side. Now, granted, we'd need to get into and get hooks for everything else. Internet history might be a good one, because that shares both of these rooms. Yeah, so we can do a nice build up to School of Thought with an internet history, and then get into that to fill in both of those hooks. I think that's going to be the path I go for this one. But yeah, we do definitely want to get up some extra so we can take on at least level 1 funny business, just to get a little bit extra of our class in there. So let's start building. What else do we want to start building? We could go student lounge. That's not too bad an idea. Yeah, if we make this longer, The student lounge would work out perfectly. Because what's the long lounge looking at right here? Long lounge, where are you? I must have passed it like 3 times. There, no, that's the Union. Student lounge, long lounge, here we are. Yeah, so 5 by 3. If we place it like that, it shrinks our hallway to an unacceptable level. Actually, if we place it like right back here, this could make a central island, like flip it around like this. That's actually a lot better. Okay, so let's expand this. And then that should, the long lounge will push us over there. And again, it'll be a place for people to chill, and they're near a bathroom. I'm going to probably have to unlock a bunch of stuff just to make it work. All right, so we know we need, oh man, this is going to be kudosh heavy as hell. Ugh. Do I want to spend the kudosh to make the long lounge work? Not particularly, because that's 300 kudosh for these 3 key items, plus another 50 for the milkshake keg. Yeah, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. We can do something else. Not sure I'm feeling private tuition. We could get an early pastoral support, but I'm not in a rush for that. I mean, we could get our science room going, because we know we're going to need a science room and also another lecture hall. Actually, part of me, I'm not sure I want to get into it, because we save up some extra points and we go straight into a 16, so maybe we don't. Maybe we just take on our second set here. That might be a smarter move, rather than try and make the push. Oh yeah, send all teachers on break. That's a good point. Yeah, you're on break. Break. Everybody goes on break. Yeah, I should let summer run for a little bit. It also gives our medical building a chance to catch up on anyone else who had it outstanding. Worm. Oh, so yeah. Oh, so even though, so we're starting over with our kudosh here, but that also means we get to start over with our stuff here to earn more kudosh. So yeah, worms are going to be on the menu here. And that 50 kudosh, absolutely useful. If we can get the 300, I'm willing to deal with the student lounge, because that will make them happier. Landscaping equals free kudosh, yeah. Oh, that's one other thing I forgot. Policies, here we go. Staff review, never. No raises after training. Not that we were training anybody. 20%, I like to put you at a 30% as a little incentive there. Yeah, we want to get everybody's. Shona, why don't you take a break too? Because you're not curing anybody right now. You take a break too. Yeah, we're going to need to hire another teacher to be our... Ooh! Mandy McBoatface, welcome aboard. Well, there's our level 7 campus anyway, but that's okay. So Mandy... Oh, wait. Malin Rook. Yeah, 350 kudos for the keg. No, actually, I thought I saw they cheapened it down to 50. Because the milkshake keg's not even that good of an item. It was just kind of there because it fit. But yeah, I think I'm not going to invite the funny business students in for this year because I want to invite them in when they're at full force rather than build out a whole bunch of stuff. The other thing is I can properly mark these as just, yeah. All right, well, we'll deal with those next time because I want to make this only the money wangling thing here. And this one's the only that. All right. Oh, I got you. And kudos savings. Okay, let's, I think all the teachers are rested. Oh yeah, we got to go and reprioritize. So Cameron, my friend, you are not teaching, you are research. You are our researcher. Everyone else should be good. 16 intake, good. Let's start the year. Horror films. Well, we get $500 for everyone so we're going to get some of this money back. Plus energy is a good benefit. I do like the horror film. And yeah, right here in the middle is the perfect time for it. And this will help them rest up. Actually, it might be better later in the year. Nah, right here in December is fine. Big book, unlock in place, yes. Absolutely worth it. And then let me turn on the environmental spiffiness lens here because we want them, because the students hang out around these club objects, we want the area to be nice and purdy for them. We could also do the tree bench for some romantic. Yeah, and we'll get a few more. We'll get a U plant here. That's better. That way they get their environmental skills out at the same time. Yeah, I know. Well, that's assuming like all the Pashos have a personal want to see that movie, which I don't think we're going to get lucky enough to, but there should be at least enough of them that want that movie that I'll get paid for it. But yeah, here's the other reason why I went with the Pashos. Notice how I didn't have to build any new student rooms? That's kind of the reason. Training pod 2, get. We start a research for the OmniCure 2. Money wangling. Claim rewards. Excellent. And actually, what we might do, I might get into the training pods now, because we can start pre-training up our both our money wangling teachers, but also our funny business teachers, and get them going. Yeah, we're getting the pod next, I think is the correct answer. But yeah, we need to get into training pods at this point. So let me remind myself of the training pod size. 6x4. We could put it right here for this middle segment. Yeah, and actually we like it right near here, so yeah, something like this would be good. And then we can expand this out for more classrooms over here, or actually more classrooms over here would probably be better. Oh yeah, we don't want a new campus building, we want to expand the current one. Not enough funds. I'm holding off on taking that new that loan until I absolutely have to. Because the Smell My Cash loan is expensive, but you generally have to go take that one. I need one more. Because I want this to be a too long twofer. I could go this way and just make our hallways a little bit irregular in shape, but I'm kind of already committed to the bit. So let's just wait for one semester here, or one thing here. Extra campus entrances. Yeah, I could see that. Like an extra one down here, just because it kind of flows with everything. But yeah, here's the new class getting educated at the boosted thing here. Environment, go for it. Once we get to a level 15, I'll go back and make sure and get all of our rooms up to level 5 so that we can meet this requirement. And we're going to need the extra class in there in order to get the monthly profit goal anyway. Yeah, that's true, Nat. I reject that level of cheese. I do like to cheese the game a little bit, but when it gets that much, it's like, it's just a bit much, you know? Boy, we're just getting pooped on by everybody here. Yeah, money wangling, charming weather. I wonder if that means we might be occasionally getting invasions of... Oh, look at that library go. Look at all the money we're making from that library. Yeah, I mean, I want to have hooks into computer and science, but I have a different means of going for those. I have a different set of classes planned. Okay. So let's... I'm gonna wait till the next tick because I don't want to take the loan and get hit immediately for that. And then I will start up my stuff, my training pod. And once we get bigger, I'll also probably introduce the napping club into the mix. Because I do really like the nap club. I know, not much to see over here. Okay, we got our cash money. Now we take our big McLarge loan. Also, never take it at the 250. Take it at the 200. It's more manageable that way. All right, let's get our training room down. It is time we bite the bullet and get this thing, because it is so powerful. Oh yeah, we got to unlock a few things here. We got to unlock you. We got to unlock brain. Oh, the brain jars are 500 kudosh. Well, darn. Okay, well, I mean, that does cut down on the cost of it, but I kind of wish I'd have those. All right, so now let's get back into that. So we got our monitors, we just don't get our brain jars. We do want to mark you for upgrade. And actually, let me grab my upgrader here, Butterfly Mama. I want you specifically upgrading that right now. Awesome. Chickens. And now, here's a little tip here, is we're going to actually take on funny business now. Even though we're not going to be able to start running students with it, it allows us to start hiring teachers for it and thus start training for it. Ooh! Lallygagger's actually perfectly fine. And Philip Odyssey's also really good. All right, well, Philip, you're getting trained up. What I'll probably do, yeah, because that one staff member, we do need an extra person to train up, and I kind of want to hire them now. Even though that's going to do some awful things for our finances, but yeah, having a level 3 comedic timing right from the get-go is pretty good. But you know what? We can always get comedic timing up later. We don't need to overspend on our stuff. All right. Now, since we didn't use that much money from our big loan, we can pay off some of the others, like our Swindles loan here. Now, here's the other trick: is if we take both Swindles and 2 Point, and we have more than 50K in the bank, we can actually immediately pay off Smell My Cash to get that 15% interest rate off our thing here. All right, Santa, thanks for coming by, and absolutely, this will be on YouTube. Yeah, that's true, but I do a little extra manual manipulation to make sure. And I'm okay with them doing that. Besides, we can only upgrade them by 1 level anyway at this point because we have to research those upgrades. But we'll get a nice high-level funny business teacher for next year's enrollments here. And yeah, we can get you to level 2. And ideally, we want to try and get you to level... What's level 3 going to take? 20 more. We'll try to get you to level 3. so that we can just get that right off the bat. Mayoral, good. Extra money, extra kudosh. 2 money wangling applications, that's always good. I'm going to let him finish before I restart the training for this person. I'm actually going to stick you in the break room for just a hot minute. And also, we got to name you. Dana Black. There's the invasion. We do need to get the one thing with invasions is you need to keep your janitor that fights them off topped off, because the security level needed to fight them off it grows with your campus level. So he's a little bit behind this. I mean, I think he'll still be decently effective. Wow, look at all of those personal wants for this movie. Okay. Yeah, this movie definitely paid for itself. Oh, and these are different kind of invaders. So it's just whatever invaders. Okay, we finished that off. So we start upgrading this one. Let's let them get their refreshment. And we go level 2, next level of funny business. Yeah, it definitely works to minimize the amount of time you're floating that smell my cash loan. What do you want? Oh, yes. Flat flower planter. Don't mind if I do. Certainly worth it. All right, so our he's a little bit harder. We're running out of toilet space here. What do you want? Student lounge party. Not yet. All right, we got him. 10,000 bucks. I'll take it. Promoted to senior teacher. And yeah, because we leveled it up, we can get them to a 4. If we can get our class rank up a little bit more, we can get them to a 5. Oh yeah, no, later in the game you don't need loans at all. And also we need more janitors. Iron Bladder Rapid, welcome aboard. Thippo. Why don't you make it so that our students can actually use the bathroom? Because having 0 toilets available is no bueno. All right, we got our upgraded training pod, which means we can start upgrading or training up a secondary weak bladder, no. Gross iron bladder, no. Sioux volcano, no. We could hire you as well, weak bladder, not so much. Not liking any of these. Well, in that case, we, you know what? We start training our security person. because we need to keep their levels up with the increasing. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Is there anyone else that we're missing? No, but that's okay. All right, I don't think we're quite at the level where we can, oops. Not the loans, not that, hang on. Game. There we go. Yeah, we need 2 more of these to advance Funny Business up, but at the moment, Funny Business is fine because we can just engineer a 16 this way. That also means that, well, actually we have a little bit more training that can be done. Comedic timing 2. I like to bring them, and also inspiration. Inspiration 2. We can get their ancillary skills up and running, even if we can't get the main skills up and running. Aw, don't leave it hanging. Come on. There we go. Don't quite have the cash for that, but that's okay. We will start our next research project, though. Training Pod 3 or Lectern 3? I kind of want Lectern 3 because it's so important. Then we'll actually upgrade the research itself and then the others. All right, now we go inspirational. Because the first 2 levels are so cheap, but they fire off almost decently well. It's worth it to get level 2 comedic, level 2 inspirational. All right. We might as well train you up in Security 4, which is as high as we can go given our campus level. Just so that we have somebody who can very reliably knock out. Where are you going? Oh. All right. Well, you can hop back on when you're good and ready. Accept. Environmental inspection. Go ahead. Level 9 campus level up. Okay. So we need to get to level 10, ideally by the end of the year, so that we can get our next level of Funny Business going. Gonna venture into marketing? Maybe? Not right now because I'm leapfrogging into the full things. Marketing's better if you have a level 1 class that you want to get full students for. So not right this second. Plus we're getting all these student assessment events. So that kind of works out for us. Once we get this research point done, what do you want? More, all right. Time to bite the bullet and get the morsel men. And also, let's time to bite the bullet and just place another pair of these. Yeah, we can upgrade you. And then we'll get the palpitations while we're at it. Because actually, morsel men's, like, it doesn't give you anything special compared to palpitations, which at least give you a little bit of a run speed boost. Where's palpitations? I should probably just text search. There you are. Oh, we don't have the kudosh for that. Fair enough. We'll start with just morsel men for now. I do at some point need to get my 500 so I can get the brain jars to supercharge those, but for now we'll live. Yeah, I wish. Marketing was so much more powerful in hospital. 100% agreed. All right, so I think what we're going to do here, I think I let Dana off the hook here. We got to get Dana back in here. What do you want? Fancy hat stand. I can do that. Put you right here at the corner. All right, extra kudos, 2 applicants. Excellent. Once this person's done, I'm going to grab one of my my researchers and pull them off so that I can get them up and... Oh, don't tell me you're taking... Oh, no, you're done. Okay, good. Dry mouth, squeaky clean. All right, is there a replacement money wangling person with better traits? That's not bad, but... Yeah, you're still good for now. So you're going to start getting leveling up here. That should work out nice. Hey, Brozong. Yeah, construction and just letting your teachers relax and your students also heal up. Honor roll? No, we're not getting into student unions. Please and no thank you. All right, now that we're... Let's see what we're doing for assistants. If there's any new replacements. I generally don't train up my assistants. This one's way too expensive because of the extra wasted skills there. You don't need speed. Another level 4 guard, but they're going to be expensive. What do you got for me? Level 1, never mind. I might just grab my librarian, Sanet, throw her in for a little training. You don't need to go too crazy with that, but the first couple levels have the most effect. All right, you're done with money wangling 3, so you can get into 4, and they can go all the way up to 5. I don't remember if you can repair during the summer. I think they can clean objects during the summer, but I'm not so sure about repairing. All right, we're looking pretty good about being able to get to campus level 9. Yeah, set up event. 12 people agree. So you know what? We're going to do horror film as a regular thing. Not this year, though. So you know what? I'm not gonna say no, and that'll last till next year, and then next year, yeah, upgrades. You're right. All right, yeah, you got your upgrade. Training reward, 50 kudos. Exactly. And students don't participate in club activities during the summer. But yeah, we should get a little bit of campus level from the XP here. We have an earthquake, lovely. least we're not getting it while we're having a environmental inspection. We do have one training scheduled. Oh, Cameron's taking a break. Fair enough. Shona. We can boost Shona up. Also, I like getting Butterfly Mama up. I like training up my mechanics at the very least. At some point, I'm going to need to spiffy up this room. Yeah, hang on. We wait for the end of the year. Someone's health is low? Huh. Internet history bookcase for an assignment. We can do that. I'm going to have to unlock that, but we can do it. We're also going to need to unlock the science. Spy school, robotics, internet history. I forgot that the Pashos need that other bookcase while we're at it. We are going to need the extras for our funny business, but that's okay. Complete. All right. I guess we're going to have to get into private tuition at some point. But we wait for the end of the year. I think we're gonna this coming year we're gonna have to start getting into outdoor food and drink stalls, which is going to require more kudosh. Senior teacher, good. Get in there, more training. And no more training, never mind. All right, let's see how we did here. All right, 100% pass rate, 84% exam rates, that's good. Dana Black, rising staff, good. Cameron for the research, good. Campus of the year. All right, we got a bunch more too. Cutting edge and student choice, excellent. Extra money, extra kudosh. All right, now we can set up our event and set you up here. And now, you know, I'm going to make it a recurring event. Money wangling teacher. No. Scheduler. We do not need more than that many teachers. That is not how things work around here. And we do boost up funny business. So funny business goes up and down to you. And then money wangling. That's better. Why, in the middle of a break? Yeah, they have internet history. All right, so science lab and an extra lecture theater. All right, oh, and actually it looks like the problem sorted itself out, so that's good. I think it's because we had too many students coming in is why they were asking for another teacher. Okay, now we're going to probably need to take a little more loans to get our science stuff going. Also, how many students are we having pending here? Next year's students 48. All right, so we don't need another dorm room yet because they can hold 50. Yeah, let's do our classes down here. So we're gonna build out down here. I'm also probably gonna put another door over here to just let people in more easily and out more easily. Right there. Now I have a feeling we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff in the science lab that is going to be needed. That's the gastro lab. Well, let's build it by itself. See what we can get out of it. Actually, we put you over here? No, that sticks out. All right, that doesn't work well with that. All right, you know, let's build this from scratch. Thank you very much, Nat Gear. We might need to build those in chunks because we might need them to be unlocked. 5 by 5. Put you there. Actually, move you up here so that you can go here. You go here. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, momentum. Oh, that's only 30. But also, we also need the microscope. I'll unlock them when they are needed. We do need the science station. That one's pretty easy to get early on. We'll get a couple of posters. Just to gussy up the room a little bit. There we go. Yeah, they fixed it. It's just a matter, yeah. I haven't seen anyone yelling at me for pastoral problems, so I haven't built the pastoral room yet, but we'll get there. We also need another lecture theater, and we're probably going to need to take a loan for that, but that's okay. I'd prefer not to take Smell My Cash, but I think we're going to have to at the 2NE. Actually, you know what? Here, we repay those. We take those, we repay that, and now we got a little bit more. We refreshed our two lesser loans. We need to move this. We might actually need another one of these. Yeah, put you over here. Lecture hall, clone it. Not quite wide enough. Let's widen the hallway because I do like my too wide hallways. There we go. And now with the 2 lecture halls, this one is only money wangling. This one is only funny business. So they don't cross-pollinate and mess up our scheduler. And actually we have 15, so we can just go right in and say, hey, actually, you know what? Here's what we do. Scoot you over down this way. You scooch over by 1. Because I do want the bathroom centrally located, which is much better right there. Now with 2 classrooms here, we do need more decorative items. I want to start the upgrade to this sooner rather than later, but I'd rather get a round of refreshments here. Get some decorations here. Just so we have some nice radiating auras here. All right. Yeah, we do need to think about a private tuition person, which again, since they fixed the queue problem, private tuition's a little bit better too. We'll want someone who is like has level 1 of one level 1 of the other, and then the rest of their skills are all private tuition. Ooh, Leonard Tingle. Sorry, Shona. Well, I'm going to replace you with another instance of yourself, Shona. There we go. Now we have a level 4. All right, 16 and 16. Before I start the next year, I'm going to take a real quick break to use the facilities. I will be back in a flash, so stick around. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Back on a flush, yeah. that is correct. All right, so we are. Let's see. I think we have everything we need. We have our teacher, who we've been training up. Yeah, let's do it. 16 and 16 is the correct answer. Let's do it. All right, mechanics 3. Actually, let's get you to mechanics 4. While you're sitting there. Because we're going to do a lot of lectern upgrading pretty soon. More funny business applicants. Good, good. Lectern 3. Excellent. Yeah, let's do Research Hub 3 so we can upgrade that and just research things faster. All right, yes, also private tuition. We need to think about training up a teacher specifically for private tuition. But we don't need 200,000 for it, so I think we might just wait till we churn that up naturally. Department of Education. Okay. And then further train of, yeah. We'll get the pods on the next one. All right, Cameron Salisbury, Money Wangling 5. Now, did we turn off? Yeah, we turned off, so you get into teaching. Boyd is teaching. Valenrook is teaching. Oh wait, hang on. You still have more training to do, my friend. You need your ancillaries. We got a graduate over here who's just kind of chilling. They don't want to leave. They don't want to enter the real world. Kind of don't blame you, kid. Also, we gotta start getting our science hub up, but that also takes a science teacher here, or a comedic timing teacher. Yeah, I don't want to expel them because they're kind of already there, but. Ooh, romance, nice. 50 kudosh. Teachers, 50 kudosh. Any others we're missing? No, but I'm glad we got the romance one. How are we doing here? Oh yeah, we got to get another name here. Zenadar. Oh yeah. Aha! So this could be our research person. With research skill, if we get them money wangling as well, they would be able to do full-time research, and then we just on into either subject. That would work. Yeah, I'm okay with bin blindness. So you go here, and we give you money wangling, level 1. And then you're going to be salmon, and you are only going to research. I like the shorter ones, but there is something good about the long ones. Like the shorter ones are good to bootstrap your campus in the early game because you can get them leveled up. Oh, you know, Natgear, that they're doing DLC, and you know they're going to add new courses. Absolutely, the groundwork has been laid for new courses. Like you can't not do that. Oh yeah, well, I'm thinking about it. We need to unlock the funny business bookcase. And place one of those, because I know we're going to need it for funny business assignments at some point. And that also gives the general learning speed buff to everybody, even if they're not utilizing it. All right, Cameron, now you got to get your inspiration going. I do still need to look out for a good private tuition teacher. We do have the money for an upgrade here, so we'll get our lectern going. Let's get you level 2, and then you'll be done. And then we can start grabbing another money wangling teacher to get them leveled up. And we're going to get you research level 2 at the very least. What do we have here? Nope, no bans, no bans. Yep, exactly. And in this case, with funny business, I'm okay with them not being self-contained because we're going to use them as a hook to get into other classes later on. So I'm okay with a temporary inefficiency. Hot dog. All right, our first food for 30. I think we can handle that. Now we just need a good assistant to run this thing. We need someone with pure comedic timing. Anything else is a waste. I mean, we could get happier, but weak bladder is a bad trait. Rapid bin blindness. No. I'll keep my eyes on the assistants to see when we get one that can actually... Okay, now we just need to grab one once the classes end here. Oh, there's our invaders. I'm glad we upgraded our stuff. We gotta grab our other teachers here, like Boyd and Thibault. Actually, where is... There's Boyd, but he is tired. Take a break, Boyd. Where's Thibault? That's Dana Black. Where's Dana Black? Oh, I'm sorry. Oop, wrong one. Where's the bow? Or Valenrook, rather. There's Valenrook. Also tired. Who's more tired? You're dead tired. You're getting... And actually, I think it's time that we spiffy up this place a little bit more. Let's get some more... I don't want to burn kudosh for stuff, which is tough because everything else we'd want to add to this requires kudosh. Get some windows in there. At least get you up a level. There we go. Party crashers? Oh, Jumbo, right. This person wants training. You can have training. Get some aerodynamics. Ramen, more food. Yeah, we don't have the kudosh for that, and we haven't even staffed our first one yet, so hold your horses. No, and no. I want pure comedic timing assistant, please. Nope. Ooh, but we got library kudosh, that's good. Got our movie going, and that'll eventually be worth some kudosh too. Yeah, see, our one highly trained thing, they can actually take them out when they confront them. Oof, we're getting all the disasters here. Yeah, the ones with the alternative income are where you want to get that. Man, all of this litter. We need more janitors. Henrietta. Yeah, janitors plus more security. I'll take it. Because they are just nuking our toilets while we're at it here. And having an extra level 4 person certainly wouldn't hurt. Alright, yeah, you know what, Valenrook, you're gonna be our next person who gets trained here. Because there's Boyd, who wants training. Where's the professor in here? There's Valenrook. All right, you know, here's what we do. We got to get our higher level person. Cameron. Cameron's going to go in here. Replaces Boyd. Boyd gets training because they want training. Ramen, Crescent Bench. That one's not too bad. Get our cash for repelling them. Did I mix them up? Oh, I guess it didn't take. Sometimes it does that. Oh, see, I originally was going for that Nat gear, but the problem is that your lower level flunkies, once you get up in the campus level, the lower level flunkies can never stop them. Yeah, it ties them up a little bit while they go through the whole ineffective squirt gun animation, but ultimately it just prevents your good security guards from getting rid of them. So it's better just to have a couple that are dedicated to that. Research Hub 3. Good. New project. Training Pod 3. Go. And upgrade you. And then let's see if we have a better... There we go. Perfect assistant. And you are only going to do food and drink. Milena. That's true. What do we got here? A super console. Not enough kudosh. It begins. But we're close, though. We're close. All right, Boyd. We just need a little bit more kudosh and we should be able to get that super console. Oop, well, hey, there we go. Money. Now I think we can get our super console. Yeah, we don't need the regular console anymore. This must be a setting for the hard mode setting, because I have never gotten this much litter on any of my other campuses. There has to be a setting where it's just god awful. Like it's extra litter. All right, Kimberlyn, senior teacher. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, we gotta keep thinking about our see, rapid, dry mouth. I need a level 1 person who has good traits. Ideally, someone who starts out with some of that, some of the other stuff. Although we could go for higher if they have. Yeah, I don't like the weak bladder. Don't like the bin blindness. Don't like those. Can't do with the research one there. So let's just wait for more people here. Nope, no dry mouth. I mean, maybe if I put a bin in here, it might help, but... Yeah, this is just insane how much litter that they're dropping in here. And I'm not like holding off on having enough you know, custodians here. They're doing their thing. All right, we're getting all of our teachers trained here. How many have the bin blind? See, that's the thing. I don't know if they all have bin blindness. it just might make them drop it regardless. I mean, there's one bin blindness. Yeah, it doesn't look like an unusually large amount besides that. All right, campus level up. I think the next subject we're shooting for, but we're going to need 30 to get into it, is going to be computer history. Healthiness and that. Sorry. Don't have the kudosh for that. They snuck in some training. All right, so Boyd, you're getting comedic training. Timing, rather. All right, not a lot of demand for the library now, so I think we can get our librarian up a little bit. Sanat. Actually, no, we can get comedic timing for Sanat. That way they can entertain while at the library. Could I get the student type that cleans up mess? That's a possibility, and we're going to get some of them with... does computer history come with rebels? I need to double check that. Internet history. Yes, they do have rebels. So we are going to get a couple of student types that will clean them up. Yeah, the Nature Club. You are right about the Nature Club. We have a Pastoral issue, but not until they start bugging me with a mission will I probably bother with Pastoral. But yeah, the Nature Club's actually looking more attractive right now. I might throw down the Nap Club and the Nature Club in our next years here. All right, what else do we have here? Ramen, no. Crazy Taxi, I wish. Trust me, I wish. I really wanted to throw that down. That's 250 kudosh. Yeah, counterculture will get you pure rebels, but I don't know if it's worth it. It doesn't really fit into the mix of classes that I have in mind. All right, Lectern 3. Let's get that one turned into Lectern 3 as well. More money wangling. Sorry, Crazy Taxi. Sorry, Ramen. We just have too many things demanding our kudosh. Yeah, I might even hire another janitor just to get them going in there. Rapid dry mouth. Done. Wilkins. All right, Training Pod 3. That's going to be a lot of money to upgrade those, but that's okay. Now... Oh, so you actually need a Scientography teacher to get Science Hub 3? That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, because without a Scientography teacher, we can't upgrade that thing. And we'd have to get into Scientography itself. Oh, that's unfortunate on several levels. Like, we can't even do it if we get into School of Thought for science. So we're going to have our perpetually meh I mean, we can get... the VR platform. Yeah, we're going to need VR. And we're not going to be doing virtual normality because we're going to be mixing the internet history with that. So, yeah, we're going to be out a couple of these things. I'm slightly outfoxing myself now, but I'm still going to stick to the course here. Although, All right, well, there's our pastoral mission. Super server, yeah, 40,000 bucks. Now the money wanglers are asking for more. And we're still looking for private tuition, too. Whoa. No. Not quite. Iron bladder's fine. Alright, this is going to be our... This is going to be our other thing. So you get money wangling. You are going to get no teaching, no research, pure private tuition. Well, that's the thing. Oh, wait. You're right. You're right. I can train them in Scientography. That is very true. Yeah, you make a good point. Okay. All right, crisis averted. We do need to get someone who has an open face here. Because, yeah, if I... Hang on, let me just try something here. Yeah, I could just train them. You're right. You're right. You know what? That's right. That's perfectly... Yes. Okay. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. That makes me happy. Because that would have been annoying on several levels here. Still need... Yeah, 75 kudosh. We're close to that. And I do want to get them their super server. Alright, there's our campus level up. We can now get into our next class here. Coffee, yes. But no, can't get distracted by the coffee. Alright, Benji... Who actually needs a better name. Zeffy Wings. You are going to get private tuition. And then for our pastoral, do we have an assistant in the pool that can do pastoral? Sort of. Not really well. We can do better than that. So we will wait till we can do better than that. Yeah, I know, I want the coffee. Coffee's probably the best of the kiosks, but I need that. I also need the revised tutor here. Where's a good place to sneak this in? Probably right here. And of course, all of these are going to require stuff. But I'm not going to spend all of that for that. Oh yeah, let me go through my job board here. Make sure that everybody is private tuition turned off except for our private tutor so that they don't spend and waste time there. Also, everybody is turned off for science except for our scientist. That's better. Friendships. Excellent. All right. We got the kudosh there, which now means we can potentially, because it's 40,000 bucks. All right, Lear, let's refresh our loans here. That's a little better. We add to this. We unlock the super server. Don't say I never bought you nothing. And then, do we have someone? All right, so here's what we're going to do. For Aubrey here, Aubrey's going to... He's going to train into scientography so that they can research. And I'm not going to name Aubrey only because... Oh, well, they're not going to train up to anything right now. Let's see how we did here. Ooh, got all of them but 2. We're missing Staff Satisfaction and King of Hearts. Still, not bad. All right, now the question becomes, do we want to actually add in our extra class here for internet history? We're getting a lot of kudosh. I kind of do, because it'll start them off early. So we'll start them off. And I'm not going to do the student intake down to 8 because we're going to have to be building these out anyway. So we might as well have 2 classes worth. So we actually have, yeah, I know staff satisfaction, but the amount of money you save when you skimp on salaries is more than enough. So if we... I mean, at what point is it not worth it? Yeah, you know what? Let's go for the ultra cheap 15er here. Get them extra happiness here. Because we still get XP bonus. Yes, it does hook into School of Thought. That's kind of where I'm going with this. Yeah, we're going to need to actually take and keep the Smell My Cash loan to get into all this. But yeah, let's go for an ultra cheap internet history level 1. And actually, let's tweak these, make sure we're getting a 16 there and a 16 here. It's better. Yeah, we're going to probably put another dorm over here. Let's expand out the building. Probably put another set of bathrooms, because we're at this point, when you build another dorm, you generally need another set of bathrooms to keep up with the people here. We could put a set of toilets just facing the other way, but maybe not. Let's get a set of toilets and showers over here. If we put the... Actually, I have an idea. So we put that there. Nah, it's too close to be worth it. Yeah, let me go with my original idea here. Let's clone the showers. Yeah, put them over here. We can scooch this down to give ourselves more room. This thing is sticking out in a way that I don't like it to. Private tuition down there. And actually, you know what? Let's get some more bathrooms just because we can make it fit comfortably. Maybe not. All right, we need another computer lab. We need another lecture theater. Well, let's clone this one. That's funny business only. This one is money wangling only. Yeah, training room can be put anywhere. You do want it near the staff room and also bathroom so that when they take a break in mid-training, they can get refreshed and back into training quickly. All right, let's do a computer lab, a custom, well, no, wait, we need our loans. We'll pay off loans once the dust settles and we've built everything that we need. There's our extra lecture hall, which is internet history only, please and thank you. Actually, no, we can do funny business and internet history intermingled. All right, so that takes care of, yeah, see, the lecture theater, we're getting into nonsense at the moment. I will do battle. We do need another funny business teacher. That is correct. We do need another computer lab. That is correct. But we do not need 4 lecture theaters. But let's do the computer lab because we know we actually need that. We also, actually, before I do that, let's get the dorm cloned. That way we have them split across campus. Yeah, let me get these. Inspection results, money wangling students. I'll worry about the coffee kiosk later. Let me just refresh my memory for internet history. What do you need in the computer room? Analog server, analog, digital computer. Yeah, you need everything eventually. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit much for what they're asking for. Yeah, they need everything. I'll do what I can with what I got. It's part of the reason I was doing the part of the reason I was doing money wangling, because unlocking those concurrently also helps. put you there. Well, we can also get a pastoral room right here. All right, I am going to drop this thing because I know we need it. We can do the cheaper console here because the other more expensive one is in the other room. And then I will give them stuff as they ask for it if we have it. Let's get some goodies here. Get their prestige up a little bit. Do we have an assistant that can do pastoral? Not really. No, and I'm not getting a bin blindness one, so we'll worry about pastoral later. All right, funny business teacher. We do need one of them. That is a legitimate request. Nope. I guess we're going to go for here. See if we can sneak in some training for you. We do need an internet history teacher who's randomly getting... Well, I guess this can be our once we get another internet history teacher. All right, 14. Nothing we can level up with those 10 extra points. But yeah, let's see if we can't fix this lecture theater nonsense because... Yeah, game? Game? That's bad. There's supposed to be one lecture theater that has money wangling, not the others. Going to pick this up, trying to force it to recalculate. Pick this up. Try to force it to recalculate. Lecture theater 3 of 3. I think we are forcing it. Oh, we don't actually need lecture theater 2. Interesting. And yeah, it would normally be tripping us up. I mean, I'm going to hold on to it. No, you cannot drag locks. Trust me, there is nothing more I would wish for me to be able to drag stuff around on this map. Yeah. Unresolved campus. Yeah, no, there's no cop. And now you're asking for a lecture theater. Which lecture theater does not have a lecture theater? Or rather, what class does not have a lecture theater? I think the scheduler is confused. Let's see what happens when we run into that. Oh yeah, we got a... What did we get here? Country insecurity for cash? I mean, we don't have that, but that's okay. We could go Omnicura 3. Well, because we want some of them to mix and mingle. We don't want... I want... The money wangling is self-contained, without a doubt. There is no doubt on that. But let's see what happens when we reach... Yeah, it's just coming up to the next class. Like, there isn't actually anything... Like, there's nobody actually missing a class. Oh, wait, no, there is. Funny Business Year 1 students. All right, so there's money wangling. This one is not having a class at all. And there's funny business. Be seriously funny. Now, is that the year 2 lecture for funny business? Save and reload. Well, here, let me try. I'm going to try the... Yeah, you know what? Let's try a save and reload. It's been a while since we've saved anyway. See what happens there. Yeah, no, I don't play movies during class anyway. Yep, that cleared it. They're good. Nobody's having a problem. We still have our invasion, yes, but that seems to have sold it. Student accommodation. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we get the lectern upgrading. Let's check for... Do we still have that person who wants coffee? We'll get your comedic timing up to start with. Yeah, you want coffee. I'm going to give you some coffee, because coffee is the best kiosk, in my opinion. So we're going to hire someone who is pure comedic timing. JC. And you are going to do pure food and drink. Once you're done training, of course. I also need to make sure and tell them that the computer rooms are meant to be one. Like, this is supposed to be internet business or money wangling only. Oops, that seemed to have caused the problem. All right, maybe I'll do that in between. Yeah, they go off and on. I swear, there's some issues that are outstanding here. Also, speaking of, we got to get another thing set up here, and I think it's time to get the pulpitation. I know nobody's asking for it, but you want the full set here. Let's get 2 bins. Let's get 2 of these. Let's get another one of these and one of these. That's better. Yeah, Boyd, we got to keep chain training you. All right, funny business rewards. Excellent. Oh yeah, I forgot about adding a new... adding a new club. We definitely want the nap club. Now that we're into... Now that we're into multiple dorm rooms, that's when you want to get the nap club. There we go. Beautiful. How are we on assistance for Pastoral? Oh, we could get into another one if we wanted to. I love the name. We could... I know someone was asking for ramen before. Well, maybe. We'll wait for somebody to ask for it. I know someone was asking for coffee. That's a possibility, Natgear, the huge central block. The only problem is that everyone has to walk back to it to get there. I'd rather have it intermingled. And again, the sleep club kind of patches up problems with that, with logistics here. All right, Boyd, you're almost done. Inspiration, please. We also need to get another internet history person going. Someone with better... no, not that. Lollygagger. I don't mind lollygaggers on regular teachers. Even with the bin in here, they're just tossing it on the ground. How are we looking on here? Squeaky clean iron bladder. I mean... I'll take it, even though they're not rapid. Sure, let's bring him in. Still waiting for our pastoral person. Let's get rid of a couple of the ones that are not really welcome anyway. Poly nerd, rapid, but Upgrades, excellent. Keep it cooking. Keep them cooking. One more, Boyd, one more, and then you're done. And you need to get up to a competent level of internet history. And actually, let's give you a name. Zafira. I think that is all of our name and game patrons. All right, we are actually having students participate in private tuition here. You want training. We can give you training, Thebo. Have some aerodynamics. If I see a wants training, I'll give them a training. And then they can grab it next time the training room is idle. Omnicure. Science Hub 2. Let's do it. Let's get... Where's our science person? Aubrey. Yeah. Yeah, you do nothing but research, Aubrey. That is your sole purpose. And then I'll use your third slot to get virtual reality, because we're going to need that room as well, even though we're not taking that. Zafira, keep going. Oh, we haven't leveled that up yet. Can we? Let's see if we can get you... Yes, we can. Which now means you can go up a level. All right, checking back with our assistants. Not digging the weak bladder. We could go for an upgrade in first aid, but not with bottomless pit. Because this one has iron bladder. I'd rather keep the iron bladder. What is your... What do you... What's your deal? Why are you not so happy, Shona? Because I guess their environment could use a boost. We can do that. Get the medical office up a little bit prestige. There you go. That should bolster you. And there's the ramen. All right, we'll place the ramen. They want ramen, they get ramen. I don't mind giving them ramen. Because I know we had a couple of assistants that were... I mean... You know what? We're taking the lesser trained one and training them. Besides, I mean, come on. Frobisher Explosion? How can we not turn that name down? Hey, Tim! Welcome to the stream. If there's going to be people waiting out here, we need more accoutrement. We need to let them get their drink on, their snack on. Although I just said those backwards. Wash their hands. Oh yeah, we don't need that. We don't need to roast them alive. And you know what? I'll even let them have an indoor bench, even though it's against my better judgment. If they just want to just chill for a bit, they can chill. Yeah, see, they can wait. What do you want? Nope. Too much kudos to unlock stuff for the student lounge. Long-time follower, well, welcome to the stream. With an outdoor bench, yeah, it's true. Oop, Internet History 4. All right, now to get your ancillaries up. And there's Frog Rain. Fair enough. Yeah, we're just getting stuff from every single scenario. Like all of the different negative effects. We're almost at here. Now, of course, getting the monthly profit up is going to be a thing into of itself. I have a feeling we also have an income penalty that we have to fight against, because our monthly profit, when I was going through this particular campus the first time around, it, like, dusting off that first one was not a problem. Part of me wants to put another pair of these down here. That is true. I am still paying off my loans. You are correct. Because we did actually take this. I should probably hold back on spending too much, because we're going to need to get more rooms in our next year. I mean, I'll still shell out for training on here. We could also do the $50,000 research thing, just to get a nice influx of cash there. All right, let's get your inspirational speaking. And $2,000 and 10, I'll take it. All right, we got our Ministry of Education challenge completed. Still need the pastorals. Let's take a look. Ooh, another, your weak bladder. There's a pastoral. Squeaky clean. You know what? F it. We'll take him. We'll give him a round of training to start him off with. We can do better. That's better. A little pastoral room right outside there with enough hallway to give people what they need. I think that's fair. Let's get some. Let's get some prestige in the room, just to get them up a little bit. Squeaky clean's not bad. Squeaky clean's good. Because I've seen other students like react if a bad hygiene person is in the room, they are not too happy about that. So if I misspoke, I misspoke. Also, who has club recruitment on them? You. Yeah, you are kiosks only, please. Yeah, and we put this right out here because we have an assortment of stuff over here. Where are you going so slow for? Comic mistiming. Wow. I actually have never seen this Pastoral issue. I would have mentioned that in the funny business one if I'd actually seen this cropped up. I mean, Ironbladder is the king of traits in any of their staff members because it just takes so long to use the bathroom and it creates a capacity issue when they have to. All right, what I think I need to do here. Duckhenge? Sure. All right, we got our suggestion box completed. Oh, I want that. Hydrangea planter, that we can do. Level 15 campus, that's good. Zafira. Yeah, you're almost done, Zafira. One more inspirational speaking, and then we can release you into the wild. It is looking a lot tidier. I think we might have just hit a critical mass threshold for janitors who can actually keep up with them all. Yeah, I wish I could give you guys Crazy Taxi. That's 250 kudosh. And we know that the kudosh demands are going to come down the pipeline for our computer rooms. Yeah, I also want to do that, but money's a little tight right now. Actually, once this is done, we could do the money research on there. Because that's 50,000 bucks. Speed things up. Yeah. More invaders. I was going to train up my security guys a little bit more, but we got to fight them off first, and then I'll train them. Alright, got that. So we can get that upgrading. This is a lot of research points, though. Yeah, it's going to take forever to do that. So let's just get the next Science Hub level. All right, and our guards seem to have enough oomph to repel the invaders, so I'm okay with that. Although a couple of them are whiffing here, so we do need to get them up. It's not 100%. Extra applicants. Actually, the internet history applicants are especially useful because I don't know if we're going to be up to level 3 with them next semester, but we can get a clean 16. What do you want? Earn 10,000 bucks. Yeah. Okay. I'll take it. I mean, we'll get that as soon as we finish the invasion event, because that's a $10,000 reward if you guys can actually hit something. I don't know if they spawn with, like, guys of different levels. Well, something happened, but that was the 10,000 bucks we needed. Yeah, possibly. That would work. I mean, that one person I'm gonna fire as soon as I'm done researching these that room. Yeah, this must be a high level person. Bungle Meditech student? Huh. Oop, what do we got? Momentum marbles. Alright, we can afford that both in finances and money, although money maybe not so much, but we need to do it anyway. Alright, we got him finally. Sorry, student... Eventually we will get a student lounge. Not so much student union. Since nobody's going for pastoral stuff, you train. Since I already paid up for training. Clown trunk for 35? Alright. Sci-fi film. Only 2 other people are asking for it, but it is a sci-fi film. I'm not going to set it up this year, but I'll probably pop it into the other gap that we have. Yeah, and all this litter, I mean, some of that litter came from the invaders. Experiment station. I think we have that. Well, I'll put one in when they ask for it. You want training. Well, I'll schedule you for some training. But you gotta finish what you're doing. Yeah, I'm not going to reject the sci-fi film because I happen to like the sci-fi film too. I'll probably put it as a recurring thing. Oop. Clown dresser. Not enough kudosh. Horror film's coming next December, so you don't need to worry about that. But yeah, once we get some more kudosh... Oh, we have some unclaimed kudosh. We got kudosh just for getting kudosh. Earn and spend. Yeah, we've certainly been spending it. So now we can get the clown dresser. We might as well, since this is an area for it. Not going to upgrade that training pod just yet because I want to be able to afford the whatever expansions that we need. Oh boy. Microscope, 16,000. Yep. Might need to like lurch this out a little bit. Or I might just you know what? I'm gonna nix it for now. Because one failed assignment does not a problem make. Super monitor. It's coming, folks. It's coming. No honor rollers. All right, end of semester. We lost one. Best teacher. Okay. Extra computer lab, that makes sense. Extra lecture theater, I think makes sense. We're just going to clone the extra computer lab. The VR lab. We do need a VR lab. Yeah, this worked. This is correct. But we need an extra lecture theater by 1. I mean, that's going to sort itself out. Kind of stinks that we need the extra one, but it's not scheduler shenanigans this time around. Problem is, we're going to need to build these 2 rooms, and I'm not too sure about our loan situation here. Well, no, we can repay this balance and then retake the loan. Repay and retake. Now we're back to good money. Well, not good money because it's being lent. It's not our money. But the scenario did say it would be a little bit tricky on the financial side, and I can appreciate that. You know? What do you want? An oscillator. Not enough. 150 kudosh for a freaking oscillator? No. Absolutely not. We will set up the event for... Okay, now we get our lecture theater. And we need to do our VR lab. And this is a bit of a wasted space for it, but it's going to come into its own. Yes, there is kudosh research. You need to get the random kudosh projects rolled up first before you can actually research them. You can't just decide to research kudosh stuff. Yeah, I think putting you right here in the middle and then that works out. That works out nicely. Actually, even better. I know it's going a little maze-like here, but this works out well. Get you down here. I know the VR headsets are needed. It's good for now. And we need more money. We need another internet history teacher. Wait, why do we need another internet history teacher? Because the one that we've been training up should suffice. Unless the scheduler's doing something weird. No, we do need another internet history teacher. How much time do we have to get that? Well, first off, let's get our numbers correct. Oh yeah, we don't. I guess we don't need the extra internet history teacher. We were just having extras here. And actually, we might not even need this lecture theater. Although now that we've given it room. Well, hang on. We can always sell it and see what it does. Because, all right, so we have 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, we don't actually need a 4th lecture hall. So I'm going to try to see if I can force it to not do that. We'll drop you 1, apply changes, force it. Yes, that fixed it. Ha ha! Take that, auto scheduler. And I'm going to just start the year before I mess anything else up. 16, 16, 16. Looking good. All right, let's see here. Waning Moon, that I will do. Absolutely worth every penny of that, including every kudosh. So once this person finishes researching that, I'm going to train them in virtual reality or virtual normality so they can start researching up both ticks of this, and then I can just fire them. And what do you want? Analog monitor. Oh. Well, hey, if I don't have to pay kudosh for that. Speaking of. All right, so you get virtual normality. Start your training. Also, let me start training up my guards, because I forgot about those, and they need the bolstering. Also, I don't think we need yeah, we have all of our teachers. We actually don't need Valenrook anymore. I will reincarnate you to another place, Valenrook. But the current incarnation of you is no longer required. because we only need 2 money wangling teachers. We only needed the spare to train them all up. You're gonna be the teacher for internet history plus whatever other subject we do. But for now, you're a regular internet history. Do we have another better starting internet history person? Donald? No, not weak bladder. Rapid. Squeaky clean. I'm okay with dry mouth. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. We need to get another internet history person cooking. Oh yeah, this is Training Pod 2. We don't have the cash to upgrade it to level 3 yet. That's okay. We do need to upgrade you, but we don't have the cash either. Alright, some extra cash for health inspections. I'll take it. Let's just keep training you up. Did I not start a new project? Oh, because they're training up them in... You know what? We'll let them generate a random project. That's fine. Because it might be money, it might be kudosh. We need either of them. Classes are going well. Well, we'll see what the next random one that pops up is. Internet History 3. We get you to 4. Charming weather? Oh, right. They're using that ironically. Blake's like, does it like hypnotize my students? But no, different kind of charming. Oh yeah, let's get Science Hub up. Basically, I'm going to train my security guards 1 level in between every invasion. All right, internet history. Get. That's the other benefit to going out to different subjects. Ooh, what are you? Book. Oh, we're almost getting the book club bonus here. All right, now we're getting into that. And you start getting your ancillaries in. VR Lab Prestige to 7. Okay. I think we can manage that. If they want me to fussy up this the lab, even though like it's hardly being used. Let's get the chair, because I know they want the chair. Let's get the desk. Control shimmying here. And then the rest of this is just going to be posters. Actually, let's go 2 and 2, and then 1, 2. Oh, we already have 2 of them. Right. Let's get 2 of these. Get a second one of these. A couple of these. It's going to be tough getting it to all the way to a 7, but I think we can. 15,000 bucks. We don't need it for the prestige, but we probably need it for the others. So I'm not going to do that now because that's a lot of kudosh. Even though we can afford it, I have a feeling something else. And also, I want to get that crazy taxi machine consvarted. I don't know if we have a hand washer in here, but we're about to get one because that's worth prestige. All right, windsock pitcher, get. What else can we double up here? I mean, we can do windows. Actually, those windows are good. And we got the campus level up too, which means I think we can get internet history up to level 3, which will allow us to get our training up higher too. And so then we are done with internet history. I think our next one is going to be School of Thought. Yeah, so now we can go back to internet history, get them one more level here. Did we get a new project? Oh, for Pete's sake, you're giving me the wrong subjects for these. VR platform. Let's do it. Personal goals. Get. And book club. Get. There's the invasion. VR project. Oh, well, we need this anyway. Can we fit it? Let's move you. We paid for the VR projector. We're going to use it. And that's an 8. So there, above and beyond. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's true. All right, we got our horror film going. All right, we're still able to defeat them. That's good. Yeah, we're getting all kinds of flavors of invaders. The only thing I haven't seen are life munchers, thank goodness. I do have to say I like this challenging mode because like we're in year 5, and I'm still at the point where I have to worry about money. Where you know, I can't just spam out whatever I want to solve whatever problem I have. I have to actually keep conscious things in mind for my financial situation, which is refreshing. All right, we have a few people that need. Yeah, you need to go back to your ancillaries. We need to schedule you some training. Let you sneak that in whenever. Wilkins, why don't we get you some aerodynamics training? Because you probably want the training. And yeah, with that took care of it. No honor rollers. And there, while I'm on the subject of scheduling, we go to our guards. We get them each up, although it's starting to get really expensive. That's the problem. That $10,000 bonus is no longer really a net profit here. Just gonna dot these around. I'm guessing the goths that came with the geek class were requesting that. Let me make sure our utility infielder teacher here, Audrey. Yeah, they're only doing research. They're just on a break. Fair enough. They needs the breaks. That's why I put the lab near the break room too. Now, if we ever see the symbol that the break room is full, that's when we're going to need another break room. Because there is a limited capacity here despite it being pretty big. I might slap a toilets down here at some point. Also, let me check my loans. I can repay that balance and not take it back out immediately. Because we want to actually get rid of smell my cash first. And yeah, that's been upgraded to level 3. That needs to be upgraded, but again, finances and all that. Do you have an extra funny business teacher? That's a good question. Let me check. So we have Dana Black, which needs another round of training. And actually, Kimmy needs to be our next trained one, but she's not properly trained. So let's get them scheduled up. And then Zeffy Wings can actually be our substitute teacher while we're training up the others. Let's wait for the classes to end here first, and then I can actually get them trained up properly. Because yeah, I didn't actually get around to fully training up my funny business teachers properly. It just lets them start resting sooner if you put them in. Oh, and if you're talking about a full staff room, I don't actually know what happens when you do that. It might just kick somebody else out who's not quite done relaxing. What do you want? No student lounge. Sorry. We're getting there, though. Actually, hang on. Before I forget about it, even though they're not asking for it, we have the 250 kudosh. We get Crazy Taxi. Bam. 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 And bam. There. Maximum entertainment. Because otherwise I knew I would keep putting off the buying of the Crazy Taxi machine. And it's really that good. More funny business. The teachers don't actually have an entertainment score. Or an entertainment need. They have food, drink, toilet, hygiene, health, energy, but no entertainment. So there is actually no benefit to putting arcade machines in there, which is weird because Like back in Theme Hospital, the original, putting arcade machines in the teacher's lounge was like absolutely the best thing you could do because it would actually make them regain energy faster, which, you know, was very helpful. But no, not so much here. Start new project, VR platform. We're almost done on the research there. Well, my usual thing for teachers is level 5 in whatever their teaching skill is. Actually, let's get Butterfly Mama up a level 2. Level 5 is like the sweet spot. Beyond that, it gets stupidly expensive. All right, you're fully trained. You're doing what you need to do. Santa, we can get you around here. Kimmy needs more training here. Dana needs more training here. Like I said, to level 5 in their course, and level 2 in the ancillaries, because those are super cheap for the amount of effect you get out of them. All right, challenge completed there. Some extra cash, good. Extra kudosh, also good. Lots of extra applications there. See, this is also, because we have these rolling prospective students quests, I don't really feel the need to get my myself a marketing department, because that's kind of my marketing department right there. Yeah, you know what? These bathrooms aren't really in a good, useful spot here. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move you down one. Oh. Yeah, let's not edit them while they're in the middle of class. Supercomputer. Yeah, the cat computer. The cat pewter. I was afraid of that. Not enough kudosh, not enough money. We'll get there eventually. Well, I only had the private tuition because of occasionally getting quests for that. Not because I think it is a need, you know, on that thing. It's more for quest fulfillment than anything else. That's why I only have one office of it and one person of it. All right, continuing to level up. Also, it gives us some extra campus rank points here. Let's see what we got here. No honor rollers. Digital server. For 200 kudosh? No. I already got the super server. Why can't you just use that? Yeah, I'll wait for the end of the year here. Also, our money is getting up, which means, oh yes, we can get rid of smell my cash. We can also take this loan to repay swindles. So now we're down to just the 5% interest rate loan, which is much better for our finances here. We're actually like a couple of bucks away from getting 1 star. Like end of the year, we might get this. Well, thank you, Crazy. How much? We got 15 built up. My next move I want to get is School of Thought, but we got to get 40 just to get into that one. Because School of Thought will hook into both of our other classes here. Yeah, I can hold on to it for a while, but I know I'm not going to be able to afford the kudosh or the money for that, so I'm just going to reject. But yeah, paying back all those loans should really help our cash monies there. We get the 10,000 there. Yeah, we got plenty of assignments. That'll be done in 2 seconds. We are going to need another, once we get School of Thought, we are going to need another library. And we got our 1 star. We got our monthly up here. All right, folks. You know what? I think I'm going to pause it here. We hit the 1 star. I might continue on this on another day, but it has been over 3 hours and dinner looms. Actually, it's been almost 4 hours. So let's see how else we went out here. Academic excellence, average assessment score 90%, not bad. If I do say so myself. Finally got King of Hearts, excellent. Queen of Clubs, absolutely. And Victor's been rising through the ranks. Aubrey, yeah, our utility infielder here. Teacher of the Year, Boyd. Campus of the Year, fantastic. Wow, we got all but 1, which is the satisfaction, which we know we're not getting because we underpay all of our staff. But we got all the other awards. Not too shabby. So if you guys like this episode, if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you missed any parts of this, don't you worry. The VOD will be up on my channel in due time. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!